Let's begin our coverage. And NASA's parliamentary wing of its National Resistance Movement, NRM, has launched what they call Economic Liberation Program, targeted at boycotting businesses and products they say are beneficiaries and supporters of Jubilee's administration. The MPs have called upon Kenyans who believe in free, fair and credible elections to boycott products from Safaricom, Brookside Dairies and Bigco companies. None of the mentioned companies have reacted to this latest move by NASA. However, conspicuously missing during the boycott launch were the NASA principals themselves. Our senior reporter Duncan Hayamba begins our bulletin tonight with that move that could sabotage the economy.
When the National Super Alliance vacated the just concluded October 26th presidential election, they declared civil disobedience through economic liberation, People's Assembly, non-cooperation with what they called illegal national government, and defense of the right to peaceful protest as their next course of action. And true to that, its parliamentary wing of the National Resistance Movement has set the ball rolling.
With immediate effect, we are launching the program of economic liberation through targeted boycott of companies, corporations and businesses that are beneficiaries and supporters of this regime that is destroying Kenya and frustrating the dreams and aspirations of our people.
What we are doing today is we are taking action on behalf of Kenyans for corporates who decided to go in bed with the Jubilee regime, to deprive Kenyans of their rights, their political rights, and their will to express their political rights on whom they want to lead this country.
And with that, they unveiled first casualties of the NRM onslaught.
But we are giving our members until Friday next week to migrate from Safaricom. 2, Brookside Dairies. And this includes Brookside, Ilara, Molo Milk, and Delamere, and all products produced by Brookside Dairies. 3, Bidco Industries.
Their greatest enemy appeared to have been Safaricom mobile phone service provider, which they accused of scuttling their march to State House on August 8th.
Results from the polling station, Kim's kit, left the country but never found its way back to IEBC. None of the kits under Safaricom's network ever got their results into the IEBC public web portal.
This company provides goods and services which are used to abuse the rights of Kenyans.
We are calling for a boycott that will act, a boycott that will be painful, a boycott that will bring these corporations on their knees and to their senses until they stand up for electoral justice expressed through fair, free, and credible elections.
When challenged on the fact that the same economic boycott would affect their very own supporters across the country, they said, the products, the companies and products that you people have listed, Safaricom, Brookside, Bidco, all these are beneficial to common mwananchi. So when you tell them to boycott, are you really hurting the government, or is the people that you are hurting and perhaps your own supporters?
I think to make it very clear, the main reason why Ledamo Lekena is boycotting and why I'm asking upon all the Maasai community members to boycott is because of these heinous crimes.
Calling for product boycott is one thing. Implementation is another thing as well. However, if last week's presidential election defiance in some parts of Bungoma, Kakamega, Vihiga and Mombasa counties and 25 constituencies in Nyanza region is anything to go by, then supply of such products in areas enjoying NASA support will be a tall order. It is a radical move by NASA's National Resistance Wing calling for economic sabotage. But even though the principles were conspicuously missing during the launch, next week NASA chiefs are expected to make a similar announcement that could target Ukambani and Western regions. Duncan Hayamba, KTN News.